a disciplined and patient market trader. I am calm and focused when trading. I understand that trading is a game of probabilities. I allow my trades to play or free of interference. Money flows to me easily and frequently from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I trust myself. All good things come to me. I deserve abundance. I am a disciplined trader. I always stick to my trading rules and my trading plan. I see the market clearly and objectively, free of bias. I am surrounded by money. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth comes to me from many different sources. I allow the universe to bless me with abundance now. I trust that I will create abundance. I am magnetic to money, and it is magnetic to me. I move from poverty thinking to abundance thinking. I am becoming more and more prosperous every day.
All right. Great grand rising to the royal family, Unc and Ma'at. This is your boy Mark with the C Blake. I am your humble servant trader here on Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I first want to start off by saying, please, please, please do not take the information being shared this morning as financial advice. It is for educational purposes only. Past results do not guarantee future results. Trading involves risk. So apply proper risk management and always, 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 guys, trade with discipline, patience, and consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to dive right in to start employing my ready, set, go strategy right here in the largest financial market in the world. That is the Forex market. Now, guys, here on Beyond the Charts, as we go beyond the charts, we don't just trade Forex. I mean, we trade multiple different asset classes right across the board. But we like to focus on Forex because it is the most liquid of them all, right? And so I want to dive right in by first and foremost looking at the fundamentals of the market, and that is forexfactory.com. If you've not already subscribed to the channel and you're watching me for the very first time, hit that subscribe button, please. And also make sure you hit the notification on your on your um on your settings so that you can be notified when we get started. All right. So without any further delay, let's dive in. So we have today being July the 31st, right? We have a lot of red folders. What do these red folders mean? These red folders simply mean that, well, it's high impact news. And today being July the 31st, the only high impact news I see here that could potentially affect us is 7:15 a.m. But guess what? We'll be out of the market by then because our session is only going from 5 to 6. An hour, of course, guys. An hour to jump in the market and see what we can do to make some moolah, right? To see if we can find some trade ideas. All right. So let us dive in because nothing is affecting us now. However, for my traders on the call on Zoom, hey guys, what's up, family? I see you guys. And if you can hear me loud and clear, I should check that already. Drop a 111 in the chat. I presume you guys are hearing because we went through our book reading earlier. You guys should be hearing. All right, perfect. So guys, please note on Zoom, please note that we have 7:30 a.m. news coming up for USD and CAD. We have also 8:45 a.m. news, 9 o'clock a.m. news, 1 o'clock p.m. news, Fed's fund rate, and you guys know that will move the market. All right, so look for some ginormous, or maybe not, but look for some movement and some volatility in the market today. Who knows, maybe you can capitalize on it. All right. Next thing I want to go over to is the currency strength meter. Well, what does a currency strength meter do for us? It helps us to identify the direction of the market, sometimes to the T. So we see here where Japanese yen is very strong and everything else around it is weak. Yesterday we saw where it was weak and everything else around it was strong. So you can see the fluctuations of the market each and every single day. All right. So we trade a specific amount of pairs here on Profits Before Sunrise. One such pair that we'll be looking at would be USD JPY. For example, Japanese yen is so strong right now, we're expecting that the market is going to be pushing down. Now, I have a document that walks you through every single step of the way, my strategy here on going beyond the charts. So guys, we have a mentorship program. If you're interested in learning how to become an independent trader, drop a trade in the comment box below, and we'll make sure you get that mentorship. All right. So USD JPY is going down. Euro JPY would be going down. AUD JPY would be going down. Most anything paired with JPY is going to go down. However, Euro USD, we also trade. And you can see that there's a 1 bar difference there. What does that mean? It means that the market might be consolidating on Euro USD. So without any further delay, let's dive into the charts and see if we can look at USD JPY first, and we're going to be using TradingView. TradingView is a software online or an app that you can use to analyze, I want to say almost any different asset. Any different asset, you can analyze it here. All right. So let's dive in. And also, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead over and set up your broker. Make sure your brokers are all set up with your investments amounts, and you know what to do, guys. All right, you know what to do. And remember, again, for educational purposes only. All right. Trading involves risk. Be prepared for that. Risk management is key. So we're going to be looking at USD JPY first. And this is Profits Before Sunrise, yes. And let's go over to just one screen. All right, let's go over to one screen and let's go to the 5-minute chart. You can see that the 1 minute is the 1 hour is already selling down, breaking down drastically. Remember I said JPY, ladies and gentlemen, is strong. So if JPY is strong, we're moving to the downside. All right. If you guys don't understand that yet, don't worry. If this sounds like gibberish and jargons to you that you don't know, don't worry. Just see if you can follow along. But go ahead and subscribe to the mentorship program because we're going to walk you through this. Even if it is that you've never traded before, even if it is that you traded before, there's always something to learn in this community. All right. We have a course with many different lessons that will take you from the basics all the way up to the advanced. All right. So let's get started looking on USD JPY. I can see here where we already have a ceiling and we have a floor. Bless you, Richie Rich. And we have a floor. Oops. That. By the way, let me take my big head off the screen so you guys can see better. There we go. All right, so here we go. Here is the floor. And we're currently right now back at the floor. So there are a couple of things that can happen here. The very first thing that could happen, ladies and gentlemen, is we could push from the floor, head right back on up, and then push down. That would be a consolidated move because it would mean that we are moving up and down within a range. I don't suspect that to be the case. All right, I don't suspect that to be the case, but ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We could also have a push to the downside. You had something, Karen? You guys got unmuted. You push up, come back down, and that's the suspected move, right? I suspect we could have a move like that. Somebody says, Mark, why do you think that? Because we've seen it happen time and time again. And so whenever something is in motion, it will remain in motion until met by an equal or opposite force. So this will remain in motion, potentially pushing down unless this force here becomes equal and pushes the market back up. But again, we're not equal. The Japanese yen is much stronger than the US dollar. So let's see if she's going to hold up here, if she's going to break through. If she does, I'll be ready to take a trade to the downside. That's the sell side, guys. So we want to go ahead and flag that. Somebody's saying, Mark, I just don't understand what you're doing. All right, no problem. Let's go over this again with another currency pair. Let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY, as you can see, is set up somewhat similar to USD JPY. First things first is somebody saying, Mark, how do you know the direction? Well, let me zoom out for you real quick. I like to zoom out so you can see the direction. See the direction? The direction is moving to the downside. We had a spike in the price action here. That would more than likely be as a result of news, and then price pushed all the way back down again. So which direction are we moving? We're moving to the downside if we continue moving, right? We could switch and head to the upside for sure. But the only way that's going to happen is, I'll show you, the only way that will happen is if price decides to break through this previous ceiling that was formed, retests it, and then keep moving back up. That's a possibility for sure. But because we're already on the path of going down, I'm looking for two specific moves. Okay, two specific moves. Number one, I'm looking for a break of this structure, a retest, and then a continuation. It's kind of far from now. So price could also potentially give me a move to the upside and then turn around and push down. Okay, we could also get that as well. Let me draw that just a little bit better. Price could push back up, push back down, or it could even come to the floor here and then push up, then push down, but I'm not going to draw it. So That's the markup for Euro JPY. Guys, see how quick we go through this stuff? Yeah, man, we don't spend a whole lot of time. We determine the direction and we wait for the reaction. All right, so most of all the JPYs seem to be twinning today. So let's just see who's gonna move first and give us what we're looking for. Again, breakout of the downside, retest with a push down, or market might come up to here, then push down. If it fails all of that and decides to start turning around, then you can expect for it to bounce off that high and continue to the upside. All right. But I highly doubt that's the case. Should be selling, because should be selling. All right, so let's look at lastly GBP JPY, which should be doing the same thing. And sometimes it's like that when one pair becomes dominant, it just starts to twin. Twin on them all. All right. Here we go. So we have the floor. And we have a high here. All right, and so now all we need to do is wait for price to break to the downside, retest, and push up. This looks like we could get a push up here and then a downward move. As you guys can see, we're forming a green candle right now. That means that we're going back up. So green means up and red means down. For those of you who may not know, green means up, red means down. Now we could also come up onto this floor here. Notice we had a solid floor right there. We could actually get a turnaround right there as well. All right, at that green dotted line that I just dropped, we could get a reaction there for price to push right back on down. So that's GBP, JPY. Let's look at three more pairs. I want to look at AUD, USD real quick. And then we're going to look at Euro USD and GBP USD. So AUD, USD. All right. We just moved and missed a move with AUD USD. Just missed a move on that. Price came up here. So remember, guys, what I've been drawing and showing you, you would have just received it here. We didn't come to it in time. But remember what I was just drawing you, where price might come back up to here and then go back down? Well, that's what this did. It came all the way back up, hit the high, which is this previous high, gave us this red candlestick. That would have been your winning candle. Mark, what do you mean by winning candle? How do you play this game and win? Well, I thought you'd never ask. Here's the thing. Whenever you're doing binary options, unlike leverage, you have to make your trade happen. Well, not you make it happen, but you place a time limit on your trade. Each trade will only last for a specific time, the time that you set, okay? And so for the strategy that I use a 3-minute trading strategy, which means that I'm in the trade for 3 minutes, right? And in order for me to get that trade, I must take it on a 5-minute candle, a starting 5-minute candle. All right. So, ooh, gold, Linda. Linda says she saw that AU move. She took it and cleared. All right, let's go. That's what's up. Remember we were talking about Euro USD consolidating? Well, here you have it. Okay. This, I don't know what this is, but it's still consolidation in a reverse triangular kind of way. Ha! Never seen that one before. What is going on? Why? Okay. Never seen that one before. So you have a triangular move going down, right? And then you have another one here. And then we have that breakout. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to watch this because she's not giving me any definitive direction right now. she's supposed to be buying. We'll just have to wait and see for that. Euro JPY is making us know that we should come and look at it. So let's go look at it. Euro JPY pushing up, not quite there as yet, but the last zone that I can visibly see is right here. You guys see it? Surprise push down, push back up, push down, broke it, somewhat of a failed retest, push down, and we're pushing back up again. This could be a potential area for price to react to and push down at 525, or if we get a further push for 530. Let's see. Let's see if we do. Okay, let's see if we do. So we're looking to target this area right now. All right. We're looking to target this area. So we're pushing up. Let's see how high we'll go. Where were we? Euro USD. So we'll come back at 525. All right. So Euro USD has a lot going on here. Too much to unpack right now. But I see a high here. I'm looking for the next low. Next low, meet the high. Low meets the high. Low meets the high. We break out of that high. I'm looking for a potential retest right here. For a push up. Possibly a retest here and another push up. And there you have it. All right, so that's Euro USD. If she does not continue to consolidate and I decide to take this trade for the buy, that would be my ideal position, which kind of somewhat happened already with this candlestick, but you never know. It could just push right back down into the zone here and then take off. Last currency pair, GBP USD. Can't believe it's Wednesday already. Sheesh. GBP USD. All right, so GBP USD is below the moving average. That usually signals continuation to the downside. All right, so we are still trading for the downside on GBP USD. Let's see. Let us see. Because I see USD, GBP, USD. I see GBP stronger than USD on my currency strength meter down here. So I'm gonna have to watch out with a side eye. La, 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 wait till I get my trading out. All right, so we wait for price to break above, retest, push up. All right, let's see if she continues that. If she decides to fall again, then we could fall currently from where we are and just go straight back down. Just like that. Okay, so which one are we going to get first? I don't know. But the time now is 5:26. So we need to swing on back over to, which one was it? I'll just go through them all. USD JPY, pretty much getting close to lining up for this zone here. Not the zone I'd like. So I'll continue to wait to see this create some more structure. But the zone that I'd like to see it test. So this had a push up here, a pullback. So we're really in a whole lot of zones here. There's a floor here with this big wick. It pushed down. So we're in this area right now. So yeah, I'll look for that dotted line touch inside this area as well. If we're going to be going down in here, I suspect we could do it right there. Mark, why do you suspect that? Because I know my zones, man. I know my levels. All right. So let's see. Time now is 5:27. 5:30 is fast approaching. We'll see where we are at 5:30. Euro JPY, let's start scanning. Euro JPY looking the same. AUD JPY similar as well. They're all really similar to this morning. Which one will reach first? It's a race of the JPYs. A race of the JPYs. Who will reach first? All right, AUD USD. Need for that to go up. All right, EU, here we come. All right, so we had a nice buy on EU pushing up. Have a student that just cleared that position. Awesome move. Awesome move. Price pushed up, pushed back down, and then the move to the upside. And that's this one, guys. Now, somebody's saying, how did your student catch it and you didn't? Well, that is because I have a specific thing that I'm looking for in this. And once that doesn't happen, I just don't take the trade. If that thing doesn't happen, I just don't take the trade. All right. So I'm waiting for my RSI to give me a signal, and then I'll make that move. So right now, we have already completed this cycle of pulling back to push back up. We're breaking the floor once again. So let us see how Euro and USD is going to fight it out right at that level, because that level needs to be broken, and we need to see a retest for another opportunity to get into the market. All right, so way to go on the clear, Mr. Ellis. Let's go. All right. So we're still waiting, guys. We're still waiting. Patience is a must. All right, patience is a must. GBP USD is approaching the high of the zone, right? Remember, we have a potential move here. But GBP, as I said to you guys earlier, GBP is getting much stronger than the US dollar, so it's pushing above. As a matter of fact, let me go check it out on the currency strength meter real quick and see where we're at with that. Let's see where we're at with that. Refresh. GBP, USD. Yep, GBP is 1 bar stronger than the US dollar, plus there's an up arrow on the Great British Pound, which tells me that the up arrow is telling me that it's getting stronger. So while we could have had this first move early at 510 with that drop, once we break above the moving average and we break above our zone, which is our high here, we're now going to probably start looking to transition into the upside. All right. So we need some structure to happen above this line right here to help us to get into this position. That's the only way I'll touch it. Okay. So now I have to take this floor into consideration as well. I have to take this floor into consideration right now, because we could get a retest of that floor again. We had a breakout, created a high, came back down, retested this high, pushed right off of it. That would have been a nice ideal buy, but because we're looking for sells, we would have had to take this candle going back down. Now that we've broken somewhat that high, we're looking for that retest for a continuation to the upside again. I hope it continues with its thrust. Okay. All right, USD JPY. All right, so USD JPY, we got a rejection here. Not good enough for me. That's at 525. I'll keep it moving. Euro JPY is pushing up, still looking good. These wicks are giving me some signal that there is some level of exhaustion going on. We might be having some level of exhaustion going on right here. You see a lot of wicks. It means something, guys. Wicks mean things. I'll never forget one of my mentors who used to trade with us said that, you know, wicks mean things. All right, so you need to watch out for these wicks. It's showing exhaustion. And as you can see, it's the sellers are coming in here already. Is it that we failed to go all the way up to the high and we're just retesting this level here? Possibly, possibly. But I didn't get my go ahead, so you know I'm not gonna go ahead. But if you're looking to take this down, you'd have had to take it on the 58-second candle of this 5-minute candle that's going on right now. Let me carry over to the 1 minute and show you how. Okay, this is the 1 minute chart. This would have been your entry candle for 5:30. For the 5:30 candle, this would have been your entry. This is 5:30 here. This would be 5:31. You would enter on the closing of that candle. Again, I chose not to enter because there was no trade idea in alignment for me. The 5-minute was not overbought. The 1 minute was certainly not overbought. It was actually oversold. It was touching the line. So that's a no for me. So yeah, it may still very well drop, and I suspect it will, but that's just not the trade idea for me. It did not give me the alerts that I need. All right. Again, I'm special, guys. I take only the very best trades. AUD similar thing. It's not ready yet for me. It was ready for somebody else to be, but not me. All right. So we did push up. We got the rejection here, and now we're going back down. All right. All right. Why keep doing that? Let's go. Don't need that many. Okay. All right. So we continue to wait while this drops and could potentially give us the move. I still wait because look at the RSI. RSI is showing me that we could push up. We could still push up to here. I don't see the full exhaustion yet, so we'll see. GBP JPY just keeps searching. All right, so GBP JPY is indeed pushing into the area I like to see, the RSI, and the 1 minute is also there with it, and is pushing up right at that dotted line. So 5:35, ladies and gentlemen, I could see a GBP JPY trade. So let me see if I can find it here on my broker real quick. GBP JPY, where are you? I found you. All right, that's loaded. And so what I'm also going to use now is I'm going to enter in my trade amount, and I'm going to get ready for a trade idea for 5:35. You see how that works, guys? I just wait for my setup to give me the setup. And then if it gives it to me, I take it. Win or lose. All right, so it's now 5:35. I did indeed touch the line. GBP, JPY is still stronger than GBP. So on the convincing candle of this, I could take this trade. So I'm going to make sure I have 3 minutes selected on the clock. All right, and I'm going to wait for this 1 minute candle to give me my go ahead. Now, this big candle is telling me we could have a pullback, a possible pullback. All right, possible pullback on this, back up to this wick here. Let me show you. Back up to this wick right here. We could have a possible pullback. So I don't like the size of that, so I'm going to reduce my trade size. And I'm going in 3, 2, 1. That would be the entry right there. All right, GBP, JPY. So as I said, guys, price could pull back up, touch this zone here, and then drop. But if you are sharp enough, your trade would have been executed on the closing of that candle right there. All right. Let's see, got some feedback here. Rich, you got something?
I just saw an arrow on an up arrow on GBP. Maybe that's why, but you might be okay though.
All right. Cool. Thanks for the eyes. Shonda, you got something for me?
I'm sorry. No.
Okay, he just unmuted accidentally. No worry, I got you. I got you. So there goes the pullback and the retest. There goes that strength in the GBP, Richard. All right, so let's see how she handles this. So that was the retest. Let's see if she's gonna continue to float on down past this area and then, you know, give us the win that we deserve. So I'm not going to get all too get my nerves in a bundle because of this, because it was expected, right? Price came back, check this area. Now I'm expecting for a continuation to the downside if the Japanese can just hold up in strength over the GBP. All right, so let's keep on moving. Let's keep analyzing and see what's going on. I'm not gonna double up on that, guys. If it goes into L, I might just take that L. It is 1%, so I could try to double up, but I think I'll just take the 1% and go and look for another opportunity. So AUD USD is not where we need it to be. She's already pushing down. Let's see on the Euro USD. Euro USD did get the rejection of that at the high. And we could see somewhat of a setup next coming up for Euro USD, but probably not in our time. Well, still be patient and wait and see. GBP USD. Let's see what's going on with that. All right, GBP USD is dropping. That was a good move on GBP USD. Just came too late. I came too late, ladies and gentlemen. This would have been a great move at 530. This is what we were looking for right here. That drop. All right, we had it marked up. All right. So that already moved on us. Let's see. Anything else? Ooh, wow, look at that. Ha. They didn't know what to do, whether they were going to give it to me or not. I was moving around on break even right there, and I did not clear. I should have cleared that, though. It was really above. I'm going to have to reach out and challenge that one. I'm going to have to challenge that one because we can see it right here. See this? My broker pushed literally right past it. I guess then it just pulled right up back. It pulled right back up, right above entry. That's why I did not get that one. You guys probably took an L if you started that one as well. But that's okay. We good.
I cleared only because I entered like 2 seconds late.
Hey, sometimes it helped you, sometimes it hurt you, right?
Exactly. So but it was by the skin of my teeth though.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man. That one just had a last pull up. See, the candle came back and we just kind of consolidated in this area because that GBP got stronger. JPY is stronger, but there was that fight that ensued right here. And no problem. So price gave us that drop. Like I said, usually when you have such a big candlestick, you have a pullback. And look, the pullback came at this candle, pullback came at this candle, pullback came to this candle. You see that? And then now it's kind of firing above it. So that's just playing stubborn. Gave us the pullback several times. Let's see if she's going to go higher. And if she does, then we'll see what she wants to do then. All right, so boom. That's the zone for the higher price right there. So she definitely played stubborn on me right there. That's okay. All right, that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is you start at that. All right, perfect. So GBP, you do your thing. You're reaching back up again. Let's see what you want to do. And that's with a lot of, I heard someone ask last night in class about the candlestick with no wicks. I don't remember which class it was. But when you have candlesticks like this, ladies and gentlemen, where there are no wicks, it means that this candle is just a very bullish candle. It has a lot of bullish sentiment. When you don't have a wick at the top, there's less selling pressure. There are no sellers here really. There's no buying pressure here really. It's selling pressure. See a lot of sellers pushing the market down, and then you have this big buyer's market coming right back up. This big buyer's candle coming right back up. Anytime you don't have any wicks, it's a very bullish move. All right, now you have a wick. That means the sellers came back in again and they're pushing it down. So if you were going to trade this, that would have been your entry right there. for 3 minutes for the sell right there. Okay, if you were going to trade again, I'm not, because my 5 minute is still pointing up. It has not yet crossed and gone overbought, so I'm gonna hang out on this one. Okay. All right. Let's see. So that's GBP 542. Let's see if she's going to do or she's just going to continue playing around. USD JPY, real quick. That's done moving. Euro JPY. That's done moving. Ooh, Euro JPY looks good. Euro JPY looks good. But big candle, possible retracement, 1 minute oversold, nice pullback coming. Nope, not for me. Not for me. Let's see on AUD JPY. Already dropped. Back to GBP. Oh, look at that move. That's the 541 candle that just tanked. All right, I see you. AUD USD, not there. GBP USD in the zone. That's it, guys. It's all the currency pairs we got. All right. So as we kind of dwindled our time down here, I see a couple of the students cleared a few trades. If you guys were able to get some value this morning or just be able to analyze the market along with us, that's good. That's good too. But as you can see, as I executed the ready, set, go strategy, sometimes the market just doesn't push down enough to give you what you want. Has nothing to do with you. Psychologically, guys, you have to remember that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up, because that's when you start to lose focus. That's when you start to get emotionally involved with the market to the point where you're going to start taking irrational trades and just being unpredictable. You just firing away, right? You're just trading blind. You chase the market. You over leverage. You start to do all kind of funny stuff, guys. And that's ultimately what you need to stay in control of. Ultimately, you need to be in control of your mind. All right. So as we continue to wait, I'm just going to keep cycling through, see if there's anything that we will get before we go. This candlestick would have given us the win on EJ had we taken it again. Not EJ. This is not EJ. This is the 541. You would not clear this. This is big old move here, just trying to retrace back up to here. I would not take that. So that one was a new. Let's see, AUD JPY. There was one of them that just moved. That's not moving yet either. I think it was GJ. Yes, it was GJ that we were on. That's what gave me the L. Yeah. Yeah. So this candlestick would have been the entry. We could have cleared this had we taken this one. It would have been narrow, but if you had taken this at 541, let me walk you through it. Your entry would have been here. This candlestick would have been your saving grace. 1, 2, 3 candles, that's 3 minutes. You'd have been out of that position right there. That would have been a clear. Okay? That would have been a clear. But I didn't like it, so I didn't take it. It was a good setup, though. It was a good setup. All right, here we go. 546. Price is starting to push down again. A 545 move. All right, that's GBP JPY. See 3 minutes on the clock. That will carry you straight to 550 if it does decide to give you that push down. That's a major push down already. All right, so that's the 58 is coming up in 3, 2, 1. That'll be the 58 right there. And let's see where she's going to go from here. All right. All right. Let's look at AUD USD and let's see what she's doing. All right. In the middle of no man's land right here. In the middle of no man's land right here. So we're not going to be trading AUD going down. Already came up and tapped into the zone. See, came up to here, tapped the zone, dropped. This would have been your move right here. We missed that one. This one would have been the move, that. But I was at 510. We were just getting started. But that was the first move on AUD USD. That's the one we could have caught. All right, that was 510. Let's see what GBP USD has to offer. GBP USD is at a very interesting place and it's been hanging out there for quite some time now. Just kind of moving sideways in this zone. Y'all see that? Not quite breaking out, not quite breaking to the upside, not quite getting pushed back to the downside. And I suspect that's because the Great British Pound is getting stronger. With that up arrow on it, it's getting stronger, right? So it's actually showing that it's stronger than the GBP, than the USD right now, GBP USD. So yeah. This one will just have to sit and wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Our AUD JPY is calling our attention. All right, so AUD JPY is set up nicely here. AUD JPY is set up nicely there for that drop. That could be a potential next move. GBP JPY is blasting off to the upside. I don't know where she's going. There you go. So she looks like she just wants to head up to the supply zone here. So let her continue to push. That's a big push and even out of the zone. Yeah. That's a big push. So I continue to wait for this because this is surely going to continue pushing up. So let that sink in. AUD USD, keep it moving. That one already dropped. GBP JPY. This one is the icky sticky one. This one right here. So let's see, the time now is 5:49, 5:50 is coming up, still lingering at the overbought position. Still lingering at the overbought position, can't touch that as yet. All right, so 5:50 is here now, guys. Let's see what's happening. All right, so USD JPY is over the threshold here, as is the 1 minute. So let's see. Let's see what USD JPY is working with. All right. So USD, let's check the currency strength meter real quick also. Let's see. Refresh. All right, so we still have the up arrow on GBP, JPY is still the same. And USD JPY is doing like the others are and breaking out. All right, keep it moving. All right, so Euro JPY is back in the zone. Euro JPY is back in the zone. Let's see what she's doing. I can see here where Euro on the currency strength is slightly stronger than the Japanese yen. She's in the zone. Time now is 5:51. Let's see what's going to happen here with Euro JPY. You can see the progression to the upside, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So, you know, you could potentially see another push to the downside to create a higher low. So let's see what she's doing here. She's primed for 5:55. So let's circle through the others real quick. AUD JPY doing the same thing. GBP JPY, same thing. AUD USD, not yet. GBP USD. All right, so just the JPYs right now. All right. So we're at my green dotted line on USD JPY right now. Let's see if she's going to respect it or she's going to push down. Hey, Richie.
They all look like they're mirroring each other too.
They're all mirroring each other this morning. They're all mirroring each other. So let's just see what it wants to do. This one is coming up real quick though. About to have a cross on the 1 minute, crisscross on the MACD. 5 minutes is still overbought. I mean, this is primed. This is primed, but hey, she might be ready to play around as well. Might be ready to play around. So USD JPY still pushing. Euro JPY is at the zone. AUD JPY pushing. All looking the same. All looking the same. So what's gonna happen on one is gonna happen on them all. So USD JPY, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, and AUD JPY, which I don't have. All right, so 555 again is the next move, guys. Let's just see. I mean, in some situations like this, you know, one would just hold out of the market. When in doubt, stay out and just watch to see if she's going to push all the way up back to this zone. All right. That's a situation that we could have. Or price could also come to this high here and retest it and head on down. Okay, let me zoom out, see if there's anything else over here. Nope. Don't see anything else, just this big drop from the EMA, which is why we have that fight to the upside. We have a major push down with a lot of imbalance in those candles probably. So I'm gonna continue to push. Now let's just see how long and how hard she's gonna push up. It's now 554. The next possible move would be at 555. Let's see what she looks like at that point in time. And that's for USD JPY, Euro JPY, and AUD JPY, GBP JPY, all the JPYs. All right, great. 555. Let's see. I got 3 minutes set on the clock. 3 minutes set on the clock. 3 minutes set on the clock. Let's see if she wants to continue pushing further up or she's going to respect this floor that she's at, this little tiny floor. All right, got wicks, 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 wicks. EJ. AUD JPY. GBP JPY. All right, so we're just waiting to see what she's going to do, guys. She's going to turn. She's going to stay firm. All right, that was the 58-second. So USD JPY gave you a convincing candle. I don't think I can enter it at that point in time. Well, let's see. I'll put slightly bit on the risk. Enter there. Euro JPY. Let's see where she's at. Euro JPY is also pushing down. I got 3 minutes on the clock. Had a convincing candle there. She's still pushing up. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Euro JPY has a push down. All right. I'm going to take that right there. And that's it. So I tried to catch all three of them, guys. Let's see what she does from here. If she does push down, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. She's still pushing up. And it means then that she's probably not going to give us any moves until later after 6 o'clock. Guess what? We'll be gone. We'll be off and we'll be done. All right. Hope you guys were able to capitalize on some bit of information today just to see how we trade in the largest financial market in the world. This is known as binary trading. All right. Binary options trading, where we're in and out the market for a specific amount of time, sometimes 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes, depending on the strategy, depending on your personality. All right. Just depending on how you like to trade. What we ensure here is that we train independent traders. We don't want you to be depending on signals or depending on some instructor or some trade person give you some idea. No, we want you to be able to formulate your own ideas, looking at the market, coming up with your own opinions about the market and strategizing for yourself. Okay, that's what we want to see here, going beyond the charts. And that's what we did here today to show you free of charge, guys. We don't charge for these Wednesday sessions. Why? Because I believe trading is information that everyone should actually have. All right. Comes up to mentorship now. That's something different. I'll share this, guys, with you for free. I tell you this. All right. This is information I think everyone should capitalize on and hold on to, especially our teens, right? They need to learn how to invest their own money. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 5:58, almost my time to go. Took the trade earlier. I took all 3 trades. USD JPY is running in profit. Let's see, Euro JPY is also running in profit, and GBP JPY is running in profit. Well, this one, let's see what happens here. All right, so I'm in on USD JPY and Euro JPY. Let's see if it actually works this time. So USD JPY, that one's looking good. Smooth landing on UJ with Richie Rich. Let's go. I see you, buddy. All right, so USD JPY is looking good so far. If it will just calm down and stop trying to push up too far. All right, Euro JPY is also looking good. And we got 10 seconds to clear. The Euro JPY is pushing close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. That's a clear, guys. That's a clear. I cleared both trades. I went into the UJ and the EJ. I could not get into the GBP JPY. As you guys can see, not only did I not have enough time, but it did not give me the convincing candle when I wanted it. All right. So that was it right there. 5:55. 1, 2, 3. I would have had to enter it here. I missed that one. But the USD JPY I caught, and you guys can see the entry would have been here on this candlestick. 1, 2, 3. We just cleared. And this one as well, the EJ, as you guys can see right here, we took the trade right here. 1, 2, 3. But then the market turned. So I see the clear UJ, clear EJ for Linda. Hey, let's go. That's what's up. Cleared EJ, cleared UJ, just like I did. I like it. I like it a lot. Richie Rich landed on the UJ as well. Smooth landing. All right. Seems like EJ and UJ was the saving grace this morning, guys. I was able to make back that first L in those 2 trades easy and put me back into profit. All right, love it. And look, it came at the exact same time when we need to call it a wrap. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it was a plum-pleasing pleasure to be your host this morning on Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. I want to emphasize patience today, guys. We were tested this morning with our patience, but by golly, we got out on top. Why? Because we are patient traders. We will wait for our setups and we will take them when they're here. So with that being said, may the divine forces in me Greet the divine forces in you. May you all manifest each and every heart's desire. Ashe family, one love. Have an amazing rest of your day. To my YouTubers out there, peace and love. For all of my students on Zoom, please do not forget we have JMax coming up on the waltz later today, 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll be back on later tonight for Profits After Dark. We're going to analyze some more leverage position trades that we've been trying to get into for this week, going into next week. All right, guys. Look at this analysis, man. This was just spot on. Look at the reaction. Like literally came to my circle and then tanked. Like, have you ever seen anything like this? Man, we can't make this stuff up. We just can't make this stuff up. How much better can that look? It came right onto, like, middle of my line. Yo, Rich. This is some analysis, man. That's a beast right here. Please drop your results. Thank you, J Max, for reminding me. Please drop your results in the chat box. Please drop your results. I'm 3-1. You guys know I don't trade like that, but hey, it's YouTube. All right, I get to put on and display our skills each and every Wednesday. All right, 3-1. Richie Rich, you're lucky with that one. With that one right there, that one. Let's go. Nice drop, nice breakdown from EJ. Let's look at UJ. Nice breakdown from UJ. Look at that, guys. Exactly at our dotted line that we had. Perfect move. Perfect move. All right, let's see. Oh, is it 2-1? Is it 2-1, Sean? I might have made a mistake. Let me check my log here. No, I'm right. It is 3-1. All right. Paul says 0-0, Betty 2-0, Linda 4-1. Linda. I see you. All right, so that dropped like nicely. EJ dropped nicely. GJ dropped nicely. AUD dropped, I suspect. All of them moved the same today. That dropped nicely. However, AUD JPY kind of pushed above our green line just a bit, right? So that was being naughty. So did not trade AUD JPY. All right, so we got everyone. All right, cool beans, guys. Hey, look, each and every single morning we're here, but we go live on Wednesdays. Again, my mentorship program, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to get into the market with this amazing community that we have here, growing strong, I will welcome you to join us. We love the expertise of others. We love to share knowledge and information. Every man adds to the pie, guys. Every bit of information counts. From the basic level all the way up to the advanced levels of trading, we welcome everyone. We work on mindset on Mondays, and we train and deal with and talk about our strategies on Fridays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are live in the market trading each and every single day. We multiply our own money in the largest financial markets in the world. And so, ladies and gentlemen, again, it is 6:06 now. I'm out. This is your boy Mark with the C, guys. Peace. Have an amazing rest of your day.
Okay.